Ultimately, people need to understand that it's not just a physical thing. You know, this has been probably the loneliest, most isolating thing I've ever gone through in my entire life. And you can't talk to people about it because it's, such a touchy subject for people. And even with my family members, while they are being as supportive as they can be, most of them have their vaccines. And most of them got them after everything happened to me. And so it feels lonely. And it's scary. And I'm trying really hard, to keep going and to be a voice and a platform for other people. But it is really heavy. And I think people think that because we're on social media and we're updating people and we're taking pictures or we're doing, all the things, they think that it means that everything is getting better and we're strong and we're tough and we can get through it, when in reality, as soon as that light goes off, I'm in tears,
So sorry.
I'm human being, not just a person on a screen. I'm human with a family who's going through it in more ways than one. I think it's the most comparable to psychological warfare at this point.
I'm very sorry that you're going through this. I wish you great strength, and I could just say that I'm hoping that you'll find a way to a brighter future.
Thank you very much. I hope so too.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Well, that completes episode 3. We are gaining momentum now, and there's a long way to go. We got a lot more coming down the track for you, so make sure you continue to tune in. I also just want to remind you quickly that you can own this entire series, and let me tell you, there's a lot here. So we have varying packages. You should check them out, see which one might be right for you. And then, of course, there's bonuses that you also should be very interested in. Take a look at that. Know that we have great appreciation and gratitude for your support. When you go ahead and buy the series, it helps us continue to do this work, which we are very ambitious to do. So thank you for being here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in episode 4.
This new transition from war among peoples to war against invisible enemies. So we went from the war on terror to the war on viruses. When you have an economic system that relies on disease as its own driver, you come into this destructive cycle for that society. And if you look past the U.S. boundaries and you realize, wow, that U.S. dollar actually is the foundation for most macroeconomic systems around the world, and it justifies extreme measures, right? Well, if the empire fails, it's going to affect millions of households in poverty and war and instability, and so we justify more and more extreme measures towards the ends of empire.
What he stated was there's only one drug you're going to be treating in hospitals across the nation. Only one, and that's called remdesivir. This is an experimental antiviral drug, which meant it wasn't FDA approved ever, which was the first problem. Then he stated there were 2 studies, one against the Ebola virus from 2018 and 19, that proved it's safe and effective against the Ebola virus, and because of that study, it warrants its use in this new virus called SARS-CoV-2 virus. They found that remdesivir killed 54% of all people they gave it to within 28 days.